Hey, what's up you guys, me Naruto D, and today we have another talk video. So if you guys are looking for something that was newsworthy or some shit like that, then go to another video, because this isn't going to be anything like news. It's just going to be laid back and me talking. First of all, if you guys haven't seen my last video, go check that out now, because it's a Storm 3 countdown, and pretty much what it is me talking about different anime games, and I'm going to be making more sooner or later. I've just wrote a script for my next one, so hopefully I'll get that out within the next 2 weeks, and you know, let's just hope for that. So as some of you may know, I have been in a recent car accident, and it was not very big of a deal, but it cost money. So pretty much what had happened was, I was going to make a left, and then there was somebody, let's just say it's like a 4-way intersection, just give you that picture right now. I'm trying to make a left, there's a left turn only lane that I'm in, and there's a person across from me. I am moved ahead of that line right there. I'm not really sure if you guys can understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to make you understand anyways. So I'm in the lane, right? And the light turns green, and as a lot of people do, I moved up so I can make my turn after all the cars have went past, and it's okay for me to do so. So, light turned yellow, and the last car, that's the phone. Wait for that for a second. So back to what I was saying, the last car was coming past, and, well, light was about to turn red, so what else could I possibly do besides make my left turn? And proceeded to do so. Out of nowhere, this bitch that was in the left turn lane on the other side of the street, she was in left turn only lane, but she went straight, and then, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. All it was just like something about headlight panels and then fenders, and let's just call it a fender bender. So it was nothing that big, it was just a quick fix pretty much. It was a couple days in the shop for some reason. I'll get back to that in a second. So the reasoning for this being such a long ordeal was because my car already had problems. See, that same day I had to go to school, and I took down all of the information after the crash, and I had to go to school because obviously I had a test that day, and I could not be late, which I was late by a couple minutes. Had to, you know, speed just a little bit. I made the class on time, took my test, but the only problem was I had forgotten about this, and it was actually something that happened maybe a day or two before, because this was around Halloween, right? And on Halloween, I had went out to the mall with my girlfriend, and what happened was my car broke down. My car had broken down. It would not start or anything, and it was just craziness all that entire night, and I had to get my car fixed. I had to keep it there overnight, and all of a sudden in the morning, it started right up. So from there on, it started up until I got to school that day after the crash, the day on the crash rather, and then it wouldn't start up. So the car had to go in the shop for that, and then we had to put it in the shop again to get the damage fixed. So I got out of the shop the first time, everything was fine, it turned on perfectly, but now we just had this minor damage, nothing that was too big to fix. So we had called up the other driver of the other vehicle, and we tried to persuade them into, you know, paying for the damages, because there was absolutely no damage done to their car, and obviously they were the ones at fault. So, you know, we were just asking, could you guys pay for the damage? Now from here on out, I want to give you a little bit of representation of this woman. Let's just say it's a woman, and her likeness. So she was all like, hey, hello, is this the person that was involved in the car crash yesterday? Oh, hi, I was just gonna call you. So what you gonna do? You gonna get your insurance involved, or you want me to pay for the damages? Well, if you could, you know, pay for the damages, that'd be fine. I mean, no insurance is always good, right? I think. Oh, it's fine, sugar. We gonna get it right, okay? I'm gonna pay for all the damages. Just tell me how much it's gonna be, and you know, give me an estimate, and I'm gonna pay for the damages. Everything gonna be fine, girl. Okay, everything gonna be fine. Okay, bye bye. Hello. So obviously that's not exactly how it happened, but let's just say it is how that happened. So a couple of days later, after we got about like 3 estimates, we called them back and things didn't really go as planned. Hey, it's the guy about the car accident before, and I'm calling about the estimate, and the lowest one we got was $200. Would you want to pay that by any chance? $200? Oh, hell no. Now, hold up. I know you ain't had that much damage on your goddamn car. And let me tell you right now, bro, the first thing I saw on that car was all you had was a scratch. And you gonna tell me right now that a scratch is gonna cost me $200 to fix a scratch? That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Okay, so I'll take that as you're not gonna pay for it. And you damn right, I'm not gonna pay that at all. Hell no. Now listen here, little boy. I just got my hair did. You know how much that costs? $500. I ain't got $200 to be running around spending on somebody's car that I scratched up with just a scratch. Thank you very much. And by the way, it was your fault for hitting me, bitch. If you gonna wanna pay that $200, and you better pick it up yourself, I'll get that insurance involved before I come over there and whoop that ass. Now obviously that's not exactly how things happen, but let's just say that it is how things happen and keep going on with the story. So what we had ended up doing is that we actually did get the insurance involved, but something that we found out is that if we got insurance involved, rates would go up because of underage drivers apparently don't know how to drive. So the point is that we had to get the insurance involved, but there was a loophole in all of that, and if we call our insurance, then rates will go up and deductibles will have to be paid. Pretty much we have to pay money. However, the loophole in that is if we call their insurance company, then we would not have to pay anything out of pocket. But then something unexpected happened, and I don't know why it happened. It was actually really idiotic, but you know, just watch. Hello, is this the gentleman from the car accident the other day? Yeah, it is, and I called the insurance company and they said that you already called them? You damn right I called them. What you think I is, son? What you think I is? I'm not gonna call the insurance company because what? Because I don't want to get no insurance involved. Fuck that. I didn't want to get no insurance involved because I didn't think you would get no insurance involved. Why would you want your insurance involved anyways? Because your rate's gonna skyrocket and that's my other phone. Maybe you should answer that. Maybe you should mind your damn business. Listen, I told my insurance company about the accident that you caused, and that's gonna be a bitch when you gonna have to pay for my damages to my car. Cause you know, if a scratch is worth $200, then I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to pay at least $400 for my car. Little did she know, that was the dumbest decision she could have made. Long story short, what ended up happening is she called the insurance company and she told them about the accident. They investigated and they looked at both cars and they came to the conclusion that my car was extremely much more damaged than her car, because all she really had was just a scratch. So what my car damage was a lot more than that. And the thing is, we kind of got off a little easy. See, what happened was we went to 3 places to get an estimate. One of the places, their estimate was $1,700. And it just so happened that the insurance company that she had loves that place. I mean, they would follow anything that that place says. So, the insurance company was going to pay about $1,700. So, guess the fuck what? $1,700. Yep, just for a $200 fix. Okay, not really $1,700. They lowered the price to $1,200, which was not bad. I mean, honestly. And we ended up going to the place that had the $200, but the thing is, they'd add on a couple more things, and then, yeah, they got rid of the $700, but still, I mean, they fucking got off really easily. So the moral of the story is, be a good driver, or else you'll have to pay lots of money out of pocket. Lots of it. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money out of pocket. So it was an experience for myself, and an experience that I will not forget, and will also be something that I keep in my memory so I don't come into the same mistakes over and over and over again. Like, I almost have about, 200 times. But the point is, be safe, and if you guys do drive out there, just buckle up and don't text on your cellular phones with the new iPhone 5. It's like an inch taller than the last one. Who cares? Just don't get into any accidents. Try not to. Try best not to. And be safe. So for now, it's me, Dr. Gandhi, saying stay gold, and I will see you guys later.